Okay guys, listen, I'm going to be showing you today how to kind of give something, we're going to give a funky effect to something kind of like a halftone look. And I'm going to use one of my own drawings, just take an element out of a pattern. I'm just going to blow this up on the screen. First thing I'm going to do is put a white box behind this. So I've used the rectangle tool, making a box. Right now it's black, so I'll change that. Make it white with click down here, make stroke nothing. So I've got a white box, sorry, and I want to send it to the back. So I go Object, Arrange, Send to Back. Okay, I now have my skull on this little kind of square. Now what I'm going to do is something that maybe typically someone would do in Photoshop, but really there's a lot of Photoshop function within Illustrator. I'm just going to show you some of that right now. Okay, so Object, I will say Rasterize, which means turn it into pixels, not vector objects anymore. And I'll leave it at 300 for now. Okay, and you'll see that now this is a pixel created image. If I now blow up on this, you'll see that it will get all pixely on the edges eventually. There you go. If it was vector, this wouldn't be happening. The edges would be nice and smooth, no matter how large I expanded this. But having done all that now, I want to put some effects on this, and I am going to go right up to I've got it at the top already, but you can find color halftone down here in where, well, here it is, pixelate color halftone, and that will give me this sort of look of a kind of magazine publication that's been blown up. So I've got it set at 20 right now, and you may want to play with all of these different these are the 4 channels that make up a CMYK image, which is trying to emulate. So let's give this a try. It doesn't unfortunately have a preview, which I've always thought was kind of strange on this, but let's give 20 pixels a try. And you'll see that I now have this kind of funky looking, kind of more like magazine look. I've taken my art and kind of turned it into something else, which is kind of cool. Okay, and next we're going to go back up to our friend Live Trace, and we are going to re-vectorize this image. So let's try 6 colors first, see how that looks. And you can kind of go there and say, yeah, that's okay. I kind of like that. We can also go down here in the presets and pick black and white logo. Okay, let's have a look at that. No. So I can really kind of go through here. Comic book art. This is a great way just to kind of test out. I kind of like the 6 color actually, and that's sort of within the range of, let's say, some t-shirt art, for example. Okay, so now that I like this, I'm going to hit expand. And we've taken an image from vector to raster back to vector, and now what we want to do is get rid of that white in the background. I will just click with my white direct select tool. You know that all of this is a group, because when we vectorized it, it made it into a single group. So I'm going to click off for a second, and I'm just going to click on the white background, but I want to get all the white that's kind of trapped in between here in the spaces, like here and here. So I'm going to say, or go, or select same, fill and stroke, and that will get at all those little spaces that I would have to probably spend years picking out if I was doing it, you know, kind of without thinking about it. So now I have 6 color, technically I have 5 color art. I've taken one idea and I've really transposed it into a completely different idea by running it through a series of steps. I think that looks pretty cool. That's it for this little mini lesson. Thank you, and bye-bye.